זה כוחות בינלאומיים של עשירי עולם מאוד גדולים שרוצים לעשות שינוי חברתי עולמי בכל העולם ומשתמשים בכוח כביכול השמאלני, הקיצוני שנמצא בחזית ככוח לדחוף קדימה את החזון שלהם.
Democracy has awoken in the Middle East, but was what seems like a spontaneous revolution actually a strategically planned event, cultivated by professional consultants?
The events in North Africa are orchestrated down to the finest details.
These revolution consultants are the worst nightmare of every regime. Here you can see the symbol of resistance. Cairo in early February. The sudden appearance of the wild horsemen at this demonstration shocked the world over. Storming into the crowd, they split the peaceful demonstration apart. Yet what seemed like a brutal attack by the Mubarak regime was actually a staged affair, intended for the national and international media. The message? Egypt is in a state of chaos. Provoked by these false attacks, demonstrators reacted with violence and the situation escalated. It was here in his office that the Egyptian revolution was planned. And it isn't just Egyptians getting trained in the art of revolution here.
The part of our work now is focused back to Middle East because of the few reasons.
How many countries you were working with that after this?
We worked with 37 countries after the Serbian Revolution. We had a successful 5 revolutions now before Middle East. And this is Georgia, Ukraine, Lebanon, Maldives, and now Egypt and Tunisia, and the list will grow.
After Milosevic's downfall, Otpor became an international phenomenon. The symbol of the fist reappears all over the world as the signature of the revolution makers. It re-emerged in Kamara, Georgia, followed by Oborona in Russia.
הולכת להיות עוצמה גדולה ואגרוף קפוץ. והאגרוף ככל שהוא קפוץ ככה הוא יותר חזק. ועל הבמה אגב, לא מיצגים ולא נמברים מוזיקליים ולא בטיח, בעיטות בבטן.
They are simply following an agenda given them by people in Washington for regime change. They're using this deniability that they're simply idealistic young people from Serbia who did it successfully and are so happy about it they want to show the rest of the world. That's hardly a plausible explanation in my view. I think they're getting well financed by American intelligence services for doing this. And the target countries they target, like Egypt and most recently, and so are precisely the countries that are on the Pentagon agenda for destabilization and regime change. And they are going in every place since the end of the Cold War to destabilize regimes which offer resistance to this larger agenda, the globalization agenda as Washington defines.
And Hiral is a large group of people. And there are violent clashes between him and police, his group and ordinary people, no matter what. It's black against white, yellows against green, doesn't matter where the division line goes. As long as this group come into antagonistic clash, that is destabilization process. For his legitimate struggle for, I don't know, human rights, women's rights, kid lib, prison lib, whatever. Stabilization process usually leads directly to the process of crisis.
The people from Otpor gave us a book in which they described all their strategies, how you have to proceed when you want to overthrow a regime. That book, which is used by opposition movements worldwide, was actually written in Boston, USA. From Dictatorship to Democracy is considered the Bible of the non-violent resistance.
Scenes of destruction in cities across America after another night of rioting, looting, and fires.
Looters stormed into lower Manhattan last night. They destroyed store windows in Soho and lit fires during another night of violent protests.
Attacks against police officers and stones thrown at shops. It was a night of chaos in Stuttgart.
The streets of Athens as mass demonstrations against the controversial protest law went out of control. Many were caught hurling country-made petrol bombs.
ה-CIA נעזר בקרן פורד, הרבה ספרות נכתבה על זה.
So I think you need a new world order that China has to be part of the process of creating it.